weight. If we're gonna do this, we need to do it right. I think we need to be more, let's say, professional here. What you think?
Yeah, you're right.
All right,
Right.
so let's do this thing right then.
Okay.
Now this is way better. What
Yeah.
you think?
Yeah,
So,
this is
hi everyone, I'm Brianna Freeman.
And I'm Crenshaw Mitchell, here to make things a little more better for you guys to understand and to differentiate between elastic and inelastic. All right. Now, I'm going to go ahead and jump right on into it. I'm going to be talking about elastic goods, while she will be talking about inelastic. All right. Inelastic goods, which is a small change in price, will result into a big change in quality demand. A good example of elastic good would be coffee, which is also the example that was given in the PowerPoint. Elastic goods and services often have plenty of substitute, which have more substitute you can replace in more things. For example, with coffee, I'm just use coffee. Coffee is something I assume everybody drink in the morning, so I'm gonna go ahead and use that. For example, with coffee, there are a lot of substitutes like tea, water, juice, and soft drinks. When going with the definition of a small change in price, it will result in a big change in quantity. For example, if coffee is $2.50 for an 8-ounce bottle, it will sell in a week. But when coffee is $1.50 and it's the same amount, 8 ounces, it will sell in 2 days. Because the price went from $2.50 to $1.50, the coffee sold faster. But as you can tell, the price just only dropped $1, and there was a big jump from 1 week to 2 days, and still 8 ounces. Medical service, such as primary care physicians, eyeglasses. You can wear contacts or squint your eye. And psychologists, they deal with it on your own. Or some new information. An elastic good is a good where if the price goes up, people will still buy in a greatly reduced demand of a particular product. For example, gasoline. Everybody have to use gasoline. You have to get around, so gas will be something everybody would have to use. When gas prices go down, everyone drives to fill up their gas tank. Some examples of elastic goods. For instance, up above here I have some Campbell soup. Now with this Campbell soup, if prices rises, people will switch to less expensive, a different chicken noodle soup. Like for instance, let's say the Kroger brand. Some people would like to save money. For you people that like to drive cars or go into the cars, I got something for you guys. Let's take, for example, a Ford sports car. As your income increases, people can spend a high percentage on their income than another car. A lot of times it's like, let's say a Jaguar or an Aston Martin. I think I might look good in the Aston Martin. But anyways, getting back on subject, another example will probably be this Crunch Bar. Yeah, this Crunch Bar that I have right here. If it rises, people will go get another brand or get something that's cheaper than it, less expensive. Like for instance, this Hershey bar or this Butterfingers.
An inelastic good and services is a small change in price, will result in a small change in quantity demand, and inelastic good and services has less substitutes because there are less things that you can replace it with. Now, for an example of inelastic good would be caffeine. The reason why it's an example of an inelastic good is because there is nothing that you can really replace it with. I mean, besides sleep. So an example would be if caffeine is sold at $100 for 1 kilogram, then 100 kilograms will be sold within a week. But if caffeine is sold at $110 for 1 kilogram, then it will be 99. It will be 99 kilograms will be sold within 1 week. There was a small change in price, which from 100 to 110. Then there will be a small change in quantity, which was 100 kilograms to 99 kilograms. Another example of inelastic service would be medical services, such as subspecialty physicians, meaning if you need orthopedic surgeon, or if you need surgery on your hip, if you need surgery on your eye, you need a specific kind of doctor that cannot be substituted for anything else. That's an inelastic service. And hearing aid is also an inelastic service because there is nothing to substitute it with. And a psychiatrist. Psychiatrist gives prescriptions for things like ADHD and other illnesses that can't be prescribed by other doctors. That's what a psychiatrist is for, which means that it is also an inelastic service. With the new information for inelastic service, which is a product that witnessed no change in demand despite a change in income, usually have an income elasticity of 0. These goods and services are considered to be inelastic goods and services. A change in price causes a smaller percentage change in demand. An example would be gas. A few alternatives, because people need gas in their car, unless you have an electric car, you plug it up or something weird like that, I don't know. But people need gas in their cars, so that means it's an inelastic service, because no matter how high gas prices rise, you need to get it. So right now, what gas is about $2.65, I think. That's high, but we need it because we need gas in our car.
Gotta get around.
Exactly. Another example of inelastic good is what I have here, salt. Now, there's no really alternatives for salt. I mean, salt can increase to about $5, or regardless of the price, people need it. Now, they shouldn't have a lot of it, but people need salt. You need salt if you need a teaspoon of salt for your cake, if you need some salt when you're cooking some pasta or anything else. It's nothing that you can really substitute with. Now, I wouldn't suggest you put seasoned salt within your cake because that might be nasty. So, another example is tap water. Right here, I have a glass of tap water. If a water company increases the cost of water, which means your water bill raises to about what? If it raises to $200, you still have to pay it because you need water. You need to shower, even if you don't drink tap water. You need to shower, you need to wash clothes, you need to clean things around your house, or you need to run water.
Now, I don't know about all that. I might just shut it off and go back to my parents' house to wash clothes, take a shower and all that. I don't know. That's just me. That's just me. That's just me.
Or you can do that. But you need water. You can buy bottles of water to drink, but you can't buy a lot of bottles to take a shower in. So therefore, tap water is a necessity, and regardless if your water bill is ridiculous, you're going to have to pay
to wrap everything up. Elastic. It's like me going to McDonald's off of, let's say, 234. It's a street, 234. And it's about 10, 11 o'clock, and I'm home. McDonald's closed. So what? I might go over across the street, Burger King open. You know, I can switch it up. So that's what it deals with. Having something you can always switch it up to get the same thing what you want. But at Burger King, I might can get in my way. You know, I couldn't do that at McDonald's. But moving right along, go ahead, man.
Okay, and then with an inelastic. Inelastic is something that has very few substitutes to wrap it all up. There's not that many substitutes for things within elastic. Like, say, if you're hurt and you have to call 911. Now, I don't know about you, but that's the only number that I know to call if something happens. Like, there is no alternative number. I can't call, I mean, I can call my mama, but it depends on what time of night it is, because she probably ain't gonna answer the phone. But, everybody knows to call 911. That's like an inelastic thing. There's nothing else that you can do but call the police when you're in
Now
trouble.
it's time to review. We're gonna ask one another some questions on some things that we just went over elastic and inelastic. I'll go first, and then you go next with the second question.
Okay.
So, what I went through, what is an elastic good?
An elastic good is a small change in price resulting in a big change in quantity.
Okay, sounds about right. Okay, we'll go with that.
Okay, what is the definition for an elastic good?
Inelastic good?
Yeah, inelastic.
Inelastic good. Is it a small change in price and a small change in quantity demanded? Correct?
That is correct.
All right.
That's how you can go with your next question.
All right. Can you tell me what is an example of a elastic good?
Elastic good. Okay, an elastic good. Louis Vuitton heels. Now, I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Louis Vuitton heels.
I surely wouldn't.
Louis Vuitton heels, because even though they look nice, we don't have to get them ladies. We can get anything else. We can get red bottom heels, or we can just go to our local shoe store and just get some plain $25 heels to just put on and look nice.
Okay. Sounds about right. Sounds about right.
What is an example of an inelastic good?
Something you cannot replace. I'm gonna have to go with money. You can't replace money. You need money for everything. You need money for gas. You need money for food. Shoot,
Man.
we need money to go to school.
Well, that wraps up our review section. I hope you all learned something from our video with inelastic and elastic goods. And I guess we'll just see you next time.
All right.